insurance can be.
Welcome back here to the Manettis, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Frank.
Nothing at all.
I mean to go ahead and stomp on Frank Sinatra here. I'm Michael Horn. That is the lovely Nancy Manetti. That's the lovely Larry Manetti. You've heard
Hello.
Kardashians, and they are the Manettis here in studio. We're taking your emails and your phone calls. Emails lmanetti at crni.net, the letter L, and then Manetti, Manetti, at crni.net. And then you can also call us on the show, and we do it live on Tuesdays at 4 o'clock Pacific time at 800-336-2225. 800, toll-free, 800-336-2225.
25.
Call me.
Okay, here's an email for you. Thank you. Hi, Larry. Thank you very much for your works on Magnum P.I. Serial. You are a very big actor. Thank you from Italy. You got somebody from Italy.
Ah, cool. That's neat.
Molto bene.
Yeah, I know that the show played there a while ago. Maybe it's back again. That's great.
Yeah.
You know, the first thing I ever did was in Italy.
What was that?
It was a Marcello Mastroianni movie.
That was your first role ever?
Yeah, first role.
How
ever.
did you do that? That's a big deal.
That
Usually I
was
would think you're
just-
established before you do that.
Well, that was a real mess, and I think they thought I was established. But surprise, surprise, surprise.
So you talked yourself into that role.
I talked myself into
How?
the role.
What'd you do?
I don't
I'll tell you
remember.
why you wanted to be on the movie.
Why?
Why? Yeah, tell me why.
Catherine.
Catherine Deneuve was in
Was
the
in the movie?
Yeah. And,
So you-
And Marcello made him take her shopping.
Okay, so wait a minute. Let's get to that in a second. But how do you get on that movie? Were they filming it?
Let me tell you what happened.
Yeah.
It was I was still living in Chicago. Shirley Hamilton was an agent, was my agent, and she said we need a stand-in for Marcello Mastroianni. Well, he stands 5'10", so I stuffed toilet paper in my boots and came in.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, that's right, and had a blazer on and my hair slicked back. And she said, all right, but, they're not going to see you on camera. So she said, but you'll do. So I got on and talked my way into having a speaking role
How'd
in
you
the
talk
movie.
your way into that?
So how do I know? It's 40 years
Manetti.
ago.
It's Manetti.
That's right.
You
It's
can do
Manetti.
that.
I did
So
a
you
Manetti.
talked your way into a speaking
So
role.
I wound up being, what was her name, that chick that was in the movie?
Catherine Deneuve.
Catherine
The
Deneuve's.
chick.
Yeah, Catherine Deneuve's
She's gorgeous.
boyfriend, and we had
In the movie?
we had a green 1970 Cadillac convertible
Wow.
that we blew town,
And that
we
you rode around with her?
yeah,
in
we
that?
rode around. We went to New York City, then we went to Rome, and in Rome, Atade Scola said, "I don't understand what kind of actor you are." And I turned around and said, "A terrible one, because I never did this before."
Say the
but
magic
anyway,
word, and
well,
I'll get the scene done.
that's it.
It's,
But it worked.
So you did that role. You played that role.
Yeah.
Look
but
at
then
how
you-
he's blushing talking about Catherine
You
Deneuve.
hung out with Catherine Deneuve?
Oh
then?
yeah, we went shopping. I went and got her.
Boop, boop,
Went to
boop.
Marshall Field's department store.
What'd you buy her?
We got her son a little Cub Scout uniform and a White Sox baseball bat.
Did she buy anything for you?
No, she didn't buy anything for me. But the highlight of my life is I got to go to dinner that Marcello Mastroianni made in his little apartment that they rented for him. And he made that stuff you made last night, spaghetti
aglio
olio.
Really?
Olio.
And who else was there besides you and the
Me,
mustard?
him, Catherine Deneuve,
Oh, interesting.
and
You didn't bring a date?
Atade Scola, the director.
You didn't bring a date?
No, I didn't bring a date.
Just
Catherine
fishing.
Deneuve. He was.
Yeah, she was a hot dish, boy.
Wow. Well, I'm sure they had a couple other hot dishes at that dinner, but
No.
Yeah.
possibly the
pasta
hottest.
olio.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Say the magic word and you have seconds.
That's
All
right.
So, dear Larry Manetti, congratulations on your new gig with CRN. Although I would imagine you've been asked this before, is there any chance the original Magnum PI cast reuniting in a movie or TV special? This gets asked a lot. This is Kevin from New Haven, Connecticut.
I don't know. I mean, it's a real crapshoot if we'll ever do the movie.
Really? This guy, by the way, is the curator of the New Haven Traveling Hockey Museum.
Oh, cool. I love
like that.
hockey. But I wish I could give you a better answer. It's been brought up several times, and we're all ready to do it. But, now we've become gun shy, And it's almost like, show me the money.
Have you seen any of the new TV shows that have premiered?
Yes, I have. He says he also enjoyed your book, Aloha Magnum. Yes,
Oh,
I have.
thank you.
I like Unforgettable. I like Person of Interest, I think is excellent.
That was very interesting.
Was that a very good show?
Terra Nova was on last night.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to be watching that, as I will
The Playboy Club was,
I haven't seen that. Was I good?
I didn't care for it.
Pan Am, I haven't seen yet. Charlie's Angels was not exactly my favorite.
no.
I'm going to tell you.
It was pretty, I thought the script was
It
pretty
was
bad.
pretty bad.
That's what I thought. I was expecting a lot more. Do you know who the new Charlie is?
No, who was
The
supposed
voice?
to? It was supposed to be Robert
R.J.
Wagner.
It was, and Robert Wagner said that he was too many appearances or whatever. He
identifiable.
couldn't do it. He's one of the producers of the show, so he said that he was, because of other obligations, he couldn't do it. So they did a search. Our very own Robert Conrad even was out for it and was considered for it, because I made a couple of calls to check that out. But the winner of that was this guy who's Canadian, and he used to be on a TV show with Jennifer Garner. Do you know who that is? That's Charlie's Angels, who plays the roles of Charlie. Do you know, Tomas? Any, guess, Victor, I think it's Gerber, is that right? The guy that was the boss
I
in
don't know who
Alias?
that is.
I thought that was a baby food.
Gerber's baby food.
Oh yeah, is he the Gerber baby food guy?
No, he's a Canadian.
Oh, he's a Canadian. Oh, okay. Well, twang your magic twanger,
Learning a lot of
Froggy.
stuff. What have you liked as TV series, Nancy?
I like Person of Interest. What else? Terra Nova was interesting last night. It's a little convoluted, though. I don't know.
Better than Fringe? I like Fringe a lot. Fringe is excellent.
You know, I never
We're waiting
liked
for a
Fringe.
show from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Which is that?
Produced by Tim Jackson, our friend.
What's that show going to be called?
It's going to be called You'll Never Know. It's The Last Ride with Hank Williams. What a great idea.
That's
Wouldn't
a
that
great
be?
movie.
Yeah, great
The
movie.
Last Ride with Hank Williams?
It's a
Senior
story.
you're talking about, right?
It's a story of
Talking-
Hank Williams' the last few days.
the last time he goes on
wow.
on a gig in,
It's
I would watch that.
in a
fantastic.
powder blue Cadillac, which I would love to have.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, great
Hello,
movie.
Tim.
Great movie.